Still very much acting within the range, scope, boundary jurisdiction. Come alive, get on board. On this sporting platform, join me on Offside with Olalekan Efficient. On Offside, we give it to you the way you want it. We take it deep, we even go more deeper. We bring you the action, the excitement, where it's going down and how it went down. Join me on this super dial as I take you around the world of sports. For sponsorship and advert, you can call 070 35 41 51 92. Yes, he that dwell in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Lord God Almighty. Yes, amazing time to all the listeners. Welcome to another edition of your favorite sport program, Offside with Olalekan Efficient. And of course, I'm excited today because it's Monday, the 30th of April, 2018. Yes, not only the last day in the month of April, but also the last working day in the month of April. So excited. And of course, as you know, that on this program, number one sports show, I will dissect, I give you information of things that's happened in the world of sport in the last 24 hours and beyond. I got my hands full this morning because we have a lot to discuss. So many news ranging from Nigeria to what happened during the weekend, the English Premier League, the NPFL match day at 19, what went down, how it happened, and so many other things that worth discussing. Yes, the result of the NPFL, of course, you know how that one went down in England. Manchester United defeated Arsenal 2-1. Yes, it was the last visit of Arsene Wenger to Old Trafford. Don't forget, Arsene Wenger will be stepping down at the end of the season, as the manager of Arsenal after spending 22 years at the club. Yes, but it was a very, very emotional one. Alex Ferguson presenting a gift to Arsene Wenger on behalf of the club fans. And of course, yes, Mourinho too. I believe he played to the script. Knowing fully well that these two guys, Mourinho and Arsene Wenger, they are not fans of each other. But one thing must be said that no matter what you might think, no matter what you expected, Arsene Wenger, his name will go down well in the history of those who have turned things around as far as the Arsenal Football Club is concerned. Of course, Arsenal will still have to continue to pay tribute to likes of Graham and a number of managers that have come and work at the Emirates Stadium even before they moved to Emirates. But Arsene Wenger, history will go down the memory lane. Yes, of course, that is how far we'll be kick-starting the show. And of course, I'm going to sneak in the crisis, the information, the politics, the glass house, Giwa, Chris Giwa, and the purported court order, Supreme Court order. We want to know, I will tell you some things about it. Don't forget, so many angles to it. Chris Giwa is saying that he's about to reclaim his mandate, coming back as the NFL president. And don't forget that Giwa is already on suspension by the FIFA, according to what Amoju Pinnick said, that Giwa is still under suspension, inability that he won't be able to participate in football activities until 2021. But the court arbitration of sport, while Chris Giwa took his matter to failed to deliver a specific judgment on either the election that was held at the Chida Hotel and the one that was held in Warri in Delta State. Which one of these results? The election is pending. Don't forget the one at Chida Hotel produced by Sir Chris Giwa sometime 2014, while another one was conducted in Abuja, which produced Amoju Pinnick. But all those things, I see the politics that surrounds the game, and then I believe it's a wrong call, it's a wrong fight, not at this very time that Nigeria will be participating in the World Cup. Yes, it's World Cup. It's coming. Less than 50 days to World Cup. I can't wait. Next month, next 2 months, June, World Cup is coming in Russia, and everything is going on well. Bad one for Nigeria. Wilfred Ndidi got injured. I don't know what is going to happen. What Coach Genetra is going to do. I don't know, but we await the results. Whatever the team the medical team of Leicester City will come out with a report to know how bad the injury of Wilfred. They don't forget if the Three Lions England lost, as well confirmed that Oxlade-Chamberlain will be missed out of the World Cup. The midfielder got injured in the semi-final clash first leg at the Anfield against AS Roma, and I've said it before that one player will be dancing shaku shaku now, and that one will be, Jack Wilshere. Yes, but we hope that Wilfred Ndidi will be, the injury will not be that serious, because we can't wait for him to be part of, because I don't think there's no any other player that comes to my head to replace, to take Wilfred Ndidi role. As far as I told you that it was a bad one for Arsenal, they lost to Manchester United. Of course, still confirmed that the poor away form that Arsenal has they've not been able to have a very good away run this victory this season. And then let me just go on this very short break, and then let me see the music I'm going to be dropping today, and then let's go on this very short break, and when I come back we'll kickstart the show. I'm going to play Like. This one is coming from Ricardo Bank featuring Tiwa Savage. Enjoy it. We'll be back after this time out. Don't forget, Offside with Olalekan Efficient continue after this break. Enjoy Like. Ricardo Bank featuring Tiwa Savage.
Me, I get a girl I go die for. I get a girl I go sing for. 50 girls on default, but now you be the one I go kill for. Baby girl, you be jailer. Handcuff me, no go leave me home. You be one in a million. Baby, chop on my million. See like Weezy, baby, I'm my out. Like David, you get the fire out. Tiwa, baby, my love. She said, Ricky, Jaja. Go, shawty. Girl, it's your body. Go, shawty. You know it's your body. Go, shawty. Yeah, it's your body. Go, shawty. You know it's your body. Come on, lele. Dance to the beat, no, they frustrate me. Liking the way you concentrate, the way that you wind at your body, yeah. Baby, come on, lele. Dance to the beat, no, they frustrate me. Liking the way you concentrate, the way that you wind at your body, killing me. See like Weezy, baby, I'm my out.
Yes, welcome back from that very short music break. And of course, as I tell you, let me just give you the result of what happened all over the world during the weekend. But I'm coming starting from the NPFL, Nigeria Professional Football League. Yes, it was an amazing result all over Nigeria. And of course, Abia Warriors defeated Rivers United 2-1. Of course, Academy Warriors, also they defeated Nasarawa United, visiting Nasarawa United by 2-0. Rangers continued their impressive run and they beat Wiki Tories 3-0. Eyimba and Akure United, they drew 0-0. White Gold Round and AFC Ifeanyi they drew 0-0. Kano Pillars, yes, they defeated Atlant, and that man Lokosa cannot stop scoring. That makes it 16 goals this season. Yes, that's our home Mohamed Salah. And people saying that we look forward that the guy is going to break the Udol goal record of 23 goals in the season. It looked like the guy might be breaking that record. Yes, Kano Pillars defeated Atlant 2-0. Tornadoes beat MFM in their home ground 1-0. Of course, Plateau United also defeated Katsina United 1-0. Sunshine Stars and Lobi Stars played draw. They played 1-1 draw, while Yobe Stars and Kwara United they drew. So I think it was a good one for the home team this weekend, except for Sunshine FC who drew Lobi Stars in Akure. It was a good one for like of Tornadoes who make sure they got that 1 goal, which gave them complete 3 points. And of course, Abia Warriors who hedged Rivers United 2 goals to 1. Of course, complete 3 points for Abia Warriors in that one. Of course, let me take you straight to what happened in England. Don't forget, I told you the Manchester United defeated Arsenal 2 goals to 1. Goals come from Adama Pogba and of course Muriel Fellaini. An equalizer for Arsenal come from that man, the former Manchester United man, Andrew Mkhitaryan. Of course, West Ham was beaten black and blue in the presence of their fans by the Manchester City. It ended 4-1. Liverpool and Stoke City played 0-0. People thought expect Mohamed Salah to continue scoring form, but of course, the Stoke City guys, they locked up everywhere. Fantastic defending. It's a good one for them. Going to Anfield and come up with a point. Amazing one. Burnley and Brighton, they played 0-0. Crystal Palace defeated Leicester City 5-0. Surprising result. While of course another big win for the weekend was Everton getting maximum 3 points away to Huddersfield. They defeated Huddersfield in their home ground at 2 goals to 0. Newcastle also lost at home to West Brom, while Southampton defeated Bournemouth in the presence of their own fans. Chelsea also got a crucial away win to Swansea. It was 1 goal and 2-0. At the Italian Serie A, it's a little bit dicey, tension everywhere. Maybe Napoli might snatch at the Serie A in the hand of Juventus, but I believe that Juventus is still going away with this one. After that, at the result, let me tell you, Roma defeated Chievo, while Inter Milan had lost to Juventus 2-0. I think it's around close to second half. Inter was leading Juventus 2-1, and if that match ended if Inter end up beating Juve, it shows that the chance of Juventus winning the Serie A will have been taken away. But they came back strongly and they made sure they got maximum 3 points that one. It was a crucial away win for Juventus to beat Inter Milan at 3-2, while Corona defeated Sassuolo 4-1. Atlanta they defeated Genoa 3-1. Benevento 3, Udinese 3, Bologna 1, AC Milan 2, and then Sampdoria also defeated Cagliari 4-1 at their home. Fiorentina 3, Napoli 0, and Torino 0, Lazio 1. Fiorentina and Napoli was the match that actually calm down all the tension that of course Juventus will run away with this one. Of course, that's how that one stand out. Let me see. Of course, we know it's decided, it's wrapped up in the Bundesliga. Bayern Munich have run on with that one, but they still continue their impressive war form. They beat Frankfurt 4-1. The Freiburg also defeated FC Cologne 3-2. Berlin and Hamburg played 2-2 draw. Yes, also in the Spanish La Liga, Espanyol 1, Las Palmas 1, Real Sociedad 3, Bilbao 1, Real Madrid 2, Leganés 1, Villarreal 4, Celta Vigo 1, Getafe and Girona played 1-1 draw, Alaves 0, Atletico 1, Valencia and Eibar played 0-0, while Deportivo and Barcelona. Deportivo lost to Barcelona 4-2. Yes, as I tell you straight, let's start the show. That's how it went down in all over the whole world as far as Nigerian MPFL is concerned, English Premier League, Terrestrial and German Bundesliga is concerned. Of course, let me take you straight to the crisis. I tell you, news coming. I told you that crisis between Amodu Pini and Chris Giwa. There's this one's coming that Chris Giwa is still under FIFA ban till 2021 as Nigeria faces a prospect of another suspension. The ban imposed on Chris Giwa by the World Football Governing Body FIFA is still in place. The letter to Giwa from FIFA dated February 6, 2017 and signed by the Deputy Secretary to the Disciplinary Committee extended the ban imposed by the Nigerian Football Federation and the Confederation of African Football CAF are saying that the FIFA also handed down the same punishment to 4 officials who were involved in the NFF leadership tussle. The letter read, FIFA can today confirm a worldwide extension of sanction imposed by the Nigeria Football Federation NFF Disciplinary Committee on May 12, 2016 against official Christopher Giwa, Muazu Sulaiman, Yahaya Adama, Asani Fema, Johnson Effiong for breach of the NFF statutes and FIFA Code of Conduct. Yes, it still shows that the ban of Pinnick is still existing, but Chris Giwa. But Giwa is busy pursuing his purported mandate of 2014 at the Supreme Court, and this one NFF has come out to say that no cause for alarm. Say that the verdict of Supreme Court says it's just a mere distraction. As the Nigerian Football Federation said at the weekend that it has taken note of the decision of the Supreme Court to refer back to the Federal High Court to start a fresh case brought before the Apex Court by two football stakeholders against NFF leadership. The NFF first Vice President and Chairman Legal Committee, Barrister Akure, said the NFF board appreciated the reasoning of the Apex Court in refusing the prayer of the appellant, which, if granted, will have accorded them some kind of legitimacy against the backdrop of an ongoing administration of Nigerian football, which is at the top in the Nigerian history and on the verge of moving to playing in the World Cup in Russia. It disclosed that the NFF lawyers are confidently prepared to argue the case afresh and look forward to finally putting the matter to rest and prove to the world that Nigerian football can continue to be run in an orderly manner. They refer to the case as a mere distraction for Nigerian football and which ought not to have been given too much of concern or attention. We hope that all this speculation will be put to rest. Yes, and away from politics, let's move straight to where the action is being taking place. I told you, yes, that's what happened. Yes, Uzoro has a 13 clean sheet during the week. 13 clean sheet for that Nigeria international goalkeeper who is being lined up to take over from who the goalkeeper lineup perhaps will be the one in goal for Nigeria at the World Cup. Yes. It was a fantastic performance for him, and I think it is not a very bad one for him. The Super Eagles goalkeeper Francis Uzoro kept his 13th clean sheet for RC Deportivo Fabi, who defeated Rapido de Bosa 2-0 on Sunday. The game was the 23rd of the season for the 19-year-old shortstopper. He has conceded 17 goals so far this time for RC Deportivo Fabi, who are second in the Spanish Segunda B team. I think it's a good one for him, and I think that one will build his confidence going into the World Cup. Yes, and this one's coming from Victor Moses. Victor Moses says he's eager for Liverpool clash. Super Eagles winger Victor Moses has hailed Chelsea the away win at Swansea in the Premier League on Saturday. The eager look forward to the Blue next clash with Liverpool at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea kept alive their slim hope of securing the top 4 place courtesy of the man of the match, Cesc Fabregas' 4th-minute strike. The Blues reduced gap between them and the 4th place Tottenham Hotspur, who host Watford at Wembley Stadium on Monday on 2 points. Antonio Conte men will need to win their remaining 3 games and hope their rivals stumble on the way to secure a Champions League ticket for next season. Yes, I mentioned, I said something about the injury of Nigeria international Wilfred Ndidi, and this one is coming from the coach of Leicester City. Saying, Clapwell said, I hope Ndidi recover in time for World Cup. Leicester City manager Clapwell hopes Wilfred Ndidi will recover in time from the hamstring injury he picked up in Saturday's 5-0 loss to Crystal Palace. He will be part of Nigerian squad to rush 2018 Russia FIFA World Cup. Ndidi was replaced by Alexander Dragovic in 51 minutes of the encounter following the injury. I hope it's not a serious injury for Ndidi, and I hope he can play in the World Cup. The scenario today were bad for us. We will see. Powell told a journalist. Yes, of course. I hope too that the injury would not be the one that is very serious, so that Ndidi will be part of the Nigeria contingent to Brazil. Yes, and of course, I'll talk about the few of our transfer. Before I go to transfer and news, of course, the biggest one here. I told you, United defeated Arsenal, quarter of a goal, late goals, 90 minutes plus 1, coming from Maurice Fellaini. Yes, Fellaini's spot, he spoiled the spot. It should have been a good one if Arsene Wenger, as at least we draw for one to this set for Arsene Wenger. But this is sport. Arsene Wenger final match at Old Trafford as Arsenal manager has ended in a 2-1 defeat as Fellaini scored an injury time winger to hand Manchester United all 3 points. Paul Pogba had broken the deadlock for the host in the first half, but Eric Mkhitaryan's goal against the former club early in the early second half appeared to be enough for a makeshift Arsenal side to earn a point. However, in the stadium, which has seen Wenger enjoy some of the highest and lowest parts of his Arsenal career, there was one final sting in the tail of Fellaini as Fellaini netted in the 92 minutes to officially end the visitors' hope of qualifying for the next year Champions League via the top 4. Yes, it's no more news. Yes, I'm not even sure that the Gunners will even think they will qualify. They will be in the top 4 as far as the English Premier League is concerned. Yes, and this one is coming. Let me go straight to the camp of Manchester City. Akure said he's in no rush to extend City contract. Akure Jesus has claimed that he is in no rush to open negotiation with Manchester City over a contract extension. The Brazil international will join City in a deal worth €27 million from Palmeiras in 2017 as 3 years remain in his current deal. City boss Pep Guardiola is believed to be keen on extending Jesus' deal beyond 2021, boosting his wages to €90,000 a week in progress. However, the 21-year-old stalled on his first time to concentrate on finishing season strong and spearheading his nation to the World Cup in Russia. The new contract offer was something that came from the club, but I didn't think it was the right time to speak about it because we had the big games still to play. Jesus is quoting, saying that it's not a right time for him to think about signing any contract. Of course, transfer news. Firmino agreed to a new Liverpool deal. Liverpool have announced that forward Roberto Firmino has agreed a new long-term deal at Anfield. The Brazil international joined the Reds from Offside in the summer of 2015 and has made 140 appearances thus far for the Merseyside, scoring 50 goals. And the Firmino, whose existing deal ran until 2020, has been rewarded for a full season, which has seen him score 27 goals. His prolific campaign. Yes, for me, Firmino, I believe he deserves another deal. I got the 2 goals against Roma in the semi-final of the UEFA Champions League. I think it's what this means is that any team that's going to any club that's going to come for Firmino is going to break the bank to get the Brazilian international. Yes, and this one is a little bit tricky. Yes. I'm going straight to Paris now, where Neymar said that PSG expect Neymar in Paris before World Cup. The Paris Saint-Germain responded to a report from Brazil that Neymar fitness suggesting on Sunday that his recovery from injury will continue in France. The rest of the rehabilitation program will take place in the coming days in Brazil and at PSG Orlando Training Center, said the club in a statement. The French champions added that Neymar's doctor Rodrigo Lasma and Eric Roland examined the player in Brazil on Saturday, and this report confirmed a very satisfactory development of the foot and ankle injury, said PSG on Friday last month, saying that the guy is recovering. I think it will be a very good one if Neymar resume back in France. I had a couple of few trainings with the team, if possible, playing few games, and then it will get him set for the World Cup and with Brazil, because it will make sense for him to just get recovered and move straight to Brazil. And of course, I come back to Nigeria as a CAF ban Nigerian ref for 1 year over attempted bribery. Nigerian referee Joseph Ogabo has been banned for 1 year by the Confederation of African Football for an involvement in attempting to manipulate the center referee Victor Gomez for the Total CAF Confederation Cup playoff round first leg clash between Plateau United and USM Alger from Algeria, played on 7 April 2018 in Lagos. According to reports in the South African Media Times, Live Gomez rejected $13,000, about 10.8 million naira, a bribe to fix the CAF Confederation Cup match between Plateau United and Algeria team. According to the statement made available on CAF website, a referee committee of the body also warned Plateau United to refrain from the practice of hospitality gift which tend to create wrong impression. The CAF Referee Committee on 28 April 2018 has confirmed the recommendation of the CAF Disciplinary Board to ban Nigerian referee Joseph Ogabo from the official mission from 1 year for attempted to bribe to manipulate the match. Well, nobody knows the true side of the story, but according to what I read, as a watcher, it was just a WhatsApp chat between the Nigerian referee and this a purported friend, Gomez. It's a free conversation I said between them, and they later retreated the statement saying that he was just playing, but the other guy from the other end, maybe he thinks that it's an opportunity for him to shine and of course make him out of nothing. But it's just 1 year. We hope that by this time next year, the Nigerian man will be back into action and everything seems to be normal. I think this is how far we'll be joining the curtain on this edition of Offside with Olalekan Efficient. Don't forget to follow me up on Twitter. Twitter account is Efficient for Life. On Instagram, follow at Olalekan Efficient. Yes, like our page on Facebook, Offside with Olalekan Efficient, and of course on Efficient Online Efficient. It's a pleasure to know that you are there to join us, and we are happy we're able to bring up serve you with the latest sport news, things that happen over the world. Until next time, I come your way. We countdown to Russia 2018. Still very much acting within the range, scope, boundary jurisdiction. Come alive, get on board on this sporting platform. Join me on Offside with Olalekan Efficient. On Offside, we give it to you the way you want it. We take it deep, we even go more deeper. We bring you the action and excitement, where it's going down and how it went down. Join me on this super dial as I take you around the world of sports. For sponsorship and advert, you can call 070 35 41 51 92.